Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing Clair, Obscur Expedition 33. Just about to start on the Forgotten Battlefield. Just open up the map so it's up here. Actually, I think it's always mapped, or I'm sorry, marked on the map for you. So, anyways, let's get started.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the painters. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
Lead the way.
Let me show you something.
Alright, here is the gradient counter tutorial. It says some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful and can only be defended with a gradient counter. Press the right trigger to perform a gradient counter.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Alright, so I'm actually going to toss in some footage here of the Dark Shore. So that was the place that because I was at in the last video there, raided it, right at the end. But I actually did do some battling there. Now that we've got the ability to do the gradient counters, those battles they're basically doable now. So yeah, like I said, I'll toss in some footage here and then we'll come back here. Alright, so this is the first reward for killing the noir enemies. I just noticed you got a Corpesso, and then 2 Grandois Chroma Catalysts. Well, it's not a clean victory by any means, but it was the first one, so let's get this equipped. I want to see what this does. 2,000 attack power. Okay, yeah. They clearly did not intend for you to be winning these battles right now. 2,033 power, fire element, scales off of vitality and agility. That's an A on agility. Base attack applies 2 burn per stack per rank. Base attack though. Okay, meh. 1 AP, plus 1 AP on rank up, that's cool. And then increase burn damage by 50% per rank up to 300% on rank S. That seems amazing. So I'm going to equip this, and then I'll actually do do another battle with these guys here. Where's the flag? Here's the flag. I got super messed up though. That still learning the parrying for these guys, but we'll see. Actually, before I start, I wanted to equip Cheater on Mael. Let's see here. 20 breaking shots. Don't need the dead energies. Don't need energizing jump. Don't need the break either, really. Although that'd be kind of nice. Actually, yeah, that'd be really nice. Don't need marking shots. Don't need rewarding mark. I need to find 13 more Lumina points. Probably energizing start 3. That's pretty expensive. Alright, here's Cheater. What do you have? What do we have left here? 2 points. I could go spend some more too, which I really should do that. 50% increased break damage on, yeah, she doesn't use her base attack. Man, that just eats up so many of these Lumina points. She just doesn't have much else. Alright, anyways, let's do this. That's probably good enough. Verso is gonna be carrying the squad again here, so we'll just get rested up and have some fun. But yeah, if you can get these guys down for your first victory, obviously that's a gigantic weapon. Let's see, stanceless here. Need to get to 9, so let's try it.
Blades sharp.
That'll work.
This will hurt.
Ready to strike. Cut him down.
Chroma is flowing.
Watch out, Mael. Watch out, Mael.
Sound effect when they do their little charge up thing is got me triggered. Oops, I missed my input. Did the
Let's carve a path.
the Sprung fight too many times, I think. Alright, let's see what we can. Man, this sword looks really cool. Holy crap. I just noticed that. Let's do another paradigm shift right here. Get some AP here.
Okay.
Not enough. So here's the gradient attacks. I love these. This is just a freebie, right? It doesn't seem like there's any issue in terms of input time, right? So you just hit your trigger and walk away. And they look really good.
Blades sharp. On guard.
Ooh, let's see. We need to do a storm collar. I just realized I did her turns pretty poorly, actually. What does it look though?
Meet your
Okay. Yeah, not as bad as I thought.
My turn. Prepare for oblivion. My turn.
Cheater is so good on him because he just gets to go right away. Or activate his ability right away.
Hurry it.
Oops. That's pretty bad.
careful
Pretty bad
Mael.
set of parries there. Ah. Too early on the Still getting it down.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh well. Get ready. You're outmatched.
That was the Berserk, which doesn't really matter.
Feel the storm. A storm is coming. Careful, Verso.
Ready to parry. Me.
Cut him down. Prepare for oblivion.
The dance begins.
Actual stance. So good. I don't know if I should be using Fleury Fury instead. So he's staying in. Virtues.
Watch out, my Al.
Ah, too early again.
Chroma is flowing.
Luna's just starved for AP.
Careful, Verso.
Oops. Messed up those final two.
Your existence ends now.
Careful, Verso.
For now.
Danger!
Got that dark chroma countering or parrying down. Let's try Flurry here. Break.
En garde. Please survive.
Time to end this. My turn.
So much potential. Thunder, strike swift. Meet your reckoning.
Love that skill.
Spill some ink. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, looks like this one's ready for a break. I should have used her thunder skill instead.
Finesse and grace. Place on me.
Maximum damage. Prepare for oblivion.
A storm is coming. Thunder. Strike swift.
Finesse and grace.
My turn.
Alright, that's that. That's like basically a boss fight. But 780k experience for the no damage bonus. Yeah, a lot of parrying though. So you know, if you can parry, then you know you can do this fight. So I figured I'd at least throw some footage in here of doing that. So, but yeah, back to the story. Alright, so I wanted to toss in a little bit of a clip here. I've actually already completely gone through the Forgotten Battlefield now that I'm taking like this specific footage for this clip. And I wanted to just say that when I initially did this area, the characters are so powerful that you know, these minor enemies do not live. They don't live to see their first turn, right? We just completely wiped out, or I've wiped out every single encounter aside from like, I think the Patank, and then there's one other enemy that's, I think there's a chromatic in here somewhere. And so what I wanted to do actually was, or what I should say that I did was, I went back and did a couple of these battles, not every single encounter, but with Lune solo. And I basically just had her skip her turn every time so that the enemies would actually attack me and that we could actually see their attacks. Now, I got every enemy type, you know, and most of the abilities that they use. There are, I think it's the three bigger guys. There's one with a spear, there's one with a hammer, and one with a crazy-looking great sword. Those guys, I wasn't able to get one of their attacks, and I think all three of them do it, if I'm remembering correctly. But it's some attack actually where they kick you first and then they do like maybe two other swings. The problem is if you're being that I was parrying with Lune alone, I actually wasn't. I'm sorry, they weren't living long enough to actually see that attack. So I know there is one attack here that these enemies that will do that I didn't get footage of. So I just wanted to point that out because again, I'm not taking any damage. So you know, there's then no way for me to see that because Lune just, you know, destroys them a little bit too quickly. So so anyways, long story short here, what I did though was after a couple of these battles, I do the initial battle for my initial pass through first, And then I took footage of a second battle with Lune alone. So if you see two, battles back to back, that's what happened. And so, like I said, there's probably like 4 or 5 battles like that, maybe 6. But again, I just wanted to make sure that I got all the enemy types at least, swinging at me once or twice. So, yeah, we'll keep going here. All right. Man, I gotta say, I'm actually excited to get back into more story stuff. I have spent hours upon hours fighting Sprong the last like few days, and I'm just exhausted from it. It was very fun though, gotta say. Probably one of the most challenging things I've ever tried in a game. Payoff is pretty huge too. That cheater Pictos is nuts. So good. Feels like my volume's too low. No, it's good. What the heck? Weird. Alright. So it looks... There's nothing going on here. Yeah, there's a crazy amount of expeditioners here. Go on. Is Expedition 33 just extremely small, or are some of these other expeditioners or expeditions just gigantic? I don't know. Never really felt like there was, like, if this is all one expedition, jeez. But also if it's multiple, also jeez. Everybody just keeps coming here to die. What are these, cannonballs? Sure look like it. Okay, nothing up here either. That's surprising. Alright, another flag right away, huh? Okay. Just here.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
It's probably what's his name? Stronga? Spronga? I already took that guy out. Don't even worry about it.
An advantage.
Oh yeah, here we go. Really opens up down here. Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, got a Ramasan and longer shell picked us. On applying shell, its duration is increased by 2. Power 329 element, physical, vitality, C, block B. Health and defense on the Pictos. It's a little lame for stats, but let's see here. Her first strike didn't really seem to actually work because my L went first. I wonder why that's happening actually. I wonder if it's like augmented first strike. Let's turn that off and see if that's what's doing it. I mean, that makes sense, right? I just... like that must be actually first strike, but like a better version of it, which means that, you know, this first strike is kind of worthless. Yeah, that's got to be it. Well, we'll see. Anyways, who's gonna get this Pictos? 54, 11, 43, breaking counter. Yeah, let's take off breaking counter. Oh, I've got actually a bunch of other Pictos that I need to learn. I just realized that. Yeah, I should be... yeah, let's just do the full shebang-a-bang here. I've got so many of these now. I had actually intended on learning all of this stuff at some other point, but I just never got to it. So, yeah, let's see here. Energizing revive, first strike. Let's do. There's the longer shell. Oh, she's still not done. There's still more. How did this happen? That's crazy. I'm surprised that I built up so many of these and just didn't learn them. Yeah, I should have.
Ready to evade. I'm ready. A storm is coming. I'm ready.
Should have done that. All right, anyways. I'll cry about that a little bit later, off screen. All right. I'm tired and everything is super funny now. Oh, hello.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's... That must be it. Augmented first... Wait. Now I'm confused because I thought I took that off. Okay.
I'm ready.
I'll blast everything. Hey, there's a Trubadim weapon upgrade. I kind of like that, the random upgrades, although, you know, it's nice. It's just, it would also be nice if maybe we just got upgraded items instead. So then you could kind of choose what got upgraded, but it is what it is. All right, so let's figure this out. What's going on here with... All right, augmented first strike, breaker, dead energy... Energizing start, exhausting power. Oh, maybe first offensive. Alright, let's take that off too. We're gonna figure this out. Why don't I have Perro's parry on? That was weird. She does. How about you? Yeah, she does too. We're gonna figure this out. It's only a matter of time. I'm betting that's what's going on. It's like any of the... If anything says it's got first strike and it's like overriding. Also, hey, actually, let me see something here. Let's see if her speed is higher. Speed 857. Yeah, 9097. Yeah, that makes sense. So it seems like because her speed is higher, she's like being trumped. Or she's trumping Lune. Alright, just wanted to throw a little clip in here because I had just kind of got done speaking about First Strike. When I was initially taking my footage here going through the Forgotten Battlefield, I didn't fully understand how First Strike actually worked. And so I wanted to point that out for anyone who might be confused, as I was. So basically when you're running around doing these kind of random encounters or like the minor encounters, it's very, very easy to initiate first strikes, right? And, you know, using the right bumper, right, to start the battle. Now, if you do that, this first strike Lumina ability doesn't do you any good because you're already doing that. And when you initiate a battle like that with the right bumper, the character who has the highest speed will act first, right? That's essentially how first strike works. Now, if you don't initiate combat using the right bumper, right, you just run into the enemies, then first strike actually will work, and whoever has the ability equipped will go first. I assume if like multiple characters, and you wouldn't want to do that, but if multiple characters had first strike, whoever had the highest speed would actually get their turn first. Also, it's, you know, so basically what I would say is first strike, this Lumina ability is not good for random encounters or like the minor encounters in the game, but it is good for bosses, right? Because most of the bosses, if not all of them, you can't initiate battle in that way. So like my video for Sprong, for instance, I had first strike on Lune, and so that's why she was always acting first, even though she wasn't the fastest character. So hopefully that explains how first strike works. Hey there, big fella. Okay, well, she's still acting first. Good lord. I see we're just going to be completely wrecking everything now. Yeah.
Let us stay there. Ready to evade.
I can handle that, I guess.
Useful.
Chroma. Just drop in here, yeah. Nothing down here, though. What are these things?
Great.
Ah! Wasn't paying attention. Let this guy jump me. Oh, well, she didn't start that time. Jesus, yeah, this is stupid. Well, it's probably partly because this weapon is insane. And probably like I'm not supposed to have it until, I don't know, way later, I'm guessing. Yeah, what are these? Are these Nevrons, or are they? Yeah, they must be Nevrons, huh? Crazy. At least I should say I think they are. Although it's hard to know sometimes. Yeah, the only thing that throws me off a little is they do kind of have masks like the Jestrels do, but the Jestrels aren't, they all seem to be...
Interesting.
Oh, another energizing start? Holy crap. The Jestrels all seem to be, like, made of wood. Alright, is that it for this area? I already went up here, right? Yes, I already went that way. Oh, let's see here. Dead energy. I could probably get rid of Death Bomb. That's just on here for stats anyway. Yeah, we'll take another AP on start. Why not? Okay, so there's more dudes over that way. That looks like that might be the path forward. Wait. Look for lanterns. Look for lights. Well, I don't know if these are considered lights, but... Lights in this game generally show you the correct path forward. But I'm not actually seeing any, other than, like, these fires. I don't know if that counts. It's usually like lanterns, right?
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah, now she's starting again at first. This is kind of silly. Don't need to parry anything if nothing lives long enough to attack you.
Ready to evade. The elements dance. The elements dance. Now's our chance.
Alright, learned a bunch of different stuff. Let's get these swapped out. How was that? That was four battles already. I like it. Alright, gotta do energizing heal. Healing tint energy. And shared care. Yeah, that's... I'm really honestly surprised that I had all these Pictos built up and not... without having learned them, but... she is good. Let's get her... Oh, what happened? Her crit rate is crap right now. What happened there? Let's get that. Get that crit rate back up. That's 13. First offensive is 13. She needs... what is that? 8 more? That should be easy to find, huh? Yeah, that's... yeah, got it. Oh, let's do... oh, that's why she was missing Perilous Parry, because I used to have that equipped on her. He's good. She's good for now. Got here 11 to spend. Let's figure out what to throw back. A breaking counter, probably. Power vibe, roulette, solo fast. Most of the stuff is not good. Guess I could do burning shots and breaking shots. Four left. So 50% increased damage if you can now. Yeah, the rest of this stuff is pointless. It's gonna be augmented aim. Let's do that. Alright, back at it. Didn't playing around with our Pictos. Oh, I see another flag. And another flag. Man, there's flags everywhere here. Got some attribute points I could probably spend, but I don't feel like it right now. Oh, look at that. Got a painted tree thing in here. We'll have to remember that that's there for later. Can't fall down here. Good to know, I guess. Surprise! Okay. Alright, that's where we were at down there. Oh, hello, what's this?
Well, that will help.
Energizing death. On death plus 4 AP to allies? Oh my god. Okay, well, so that's a good combo with the instant kill and the death bomb. Yeah, they really are encouraging you to use that. First offensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave first stuff as it is. We'll just keep having Lunailer and everything. There we go.
Nice.
Cover Lumina. Can we get in there? No, it looks like. No. Alright. Oh, what up here? Is this a ramp? Nope, that is just whatever it is. Bunch of junk. Alright. There's a bigger group. Maybe something will live long enough, huh? I got it. Yeah.
Now's our chance. I'll do it.
our chance.
Just have to bust out the machine gun, I guess. Alright, energizing start 4 is done.
Well, that will help.
How is Verso doing? Energy. It's energizing start. 513 health. Man, that's expensive. 20 Lumina points for that. I guess it makes sense. It's the 4th one. His crit rate is destroyed right now, so let's fix that. 13% on this. I don't really want to have, well, that wouldn't be the worst thing. 13% crit is pretty great. Let's do energizing. We'll just learn that with him for now. I guess it's not really feeling like I need the crit rate right now. I think we'll probably be all right with it, or without it for a little bit. All right, probably nothing to get here. There. So it looks like this is just a big loop. Oh, or not. Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, it is a big loop. Very nice. Oh, jeez, and these guys respawned. I forgot I hit a fire. Alright, well. We'll just machine gun them down. I don't even have to, like, I can, like, freely aim at, like, nothing and waste a bunch of shots and still annihilate everything. Pretty ridiculous. Oh, hi there. Didn't even see this guy. Well, that's fine. Because we're gonna die anyway. Yeah, this is nice having all this, the dead energy, right? So you kill one thing and just get all your AP, or get a bunch of AP back anyway. Okay. We've already been there. Already been down there. Yes. Area is just packed. Guess let's check this way. Good thing we got these sweet guns. We can just mow all this stuff down. Yeah, that's silly. Alright, let me see here. Oh, hang on. There's a bridge over there. Get to that bridge? Been learned. Let's see. Oops. So, question is, does he need it? What is this Pictos? Defense speed. No, he doesn't really need that. Death's Door. No, I'd rather have a combo speed crit. Crit. Jesus. Alright, let's do that Death Door. It's back up to 69% crit rate. Should we need something just a little bit better here? 13. First defense is 13 as well. It's only going to get me to 71. Well. Yeah, and he's already got like the best crit one that I've got. It's just the problem is if I want to keep cheater on him, I need some other really, really good. Let's just do first, let's swap those. Okay, so that's, yeah, 71. That's close enough. Nothing's burning anyway right away, so it's not like he's going to have the crit rate immediately. Oh, okay, can't get over there anyway. That bridge just trolled me. Thought it was something that I could access from down here. Yeah, it looks like we have to come from this side, actually. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Huh. The fun little doorway. What's with the battle music here? Feels weird. Right.
Useful.
Color of Lilith. I kind of feel like I broke the game, to be honest. Take these guys out before they jump me. Because you know that's gonna happen. Also, is this... Are they... That guy's got a... like an arm coming out of his back? Do I want to know where he got that arm from? Man, yeah, that dead energy is so good. Good lord. Good. Alright, well there's our ramp up. Is there anything else out here that we need to get? Is there anything there? Gotta jump up there. Here we go.
Great.
A recoat. And it looks like that's probably it for up here.
Oh, lovely.
Healing tinge. Lovely. Indeed. On guard. I leveled up her Medellum. Would be pretty good for this too, because she's starting out stanceless, and that would, you know, have her starting out in virtuous, but also we don't seem to need it.
Interesting.
Sweet kill. 54 speed, 11 crit rate. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. That would be really good if I ever took damage. I like the stats on it at least. That's still like to see that. Alright, death star is 96 and 11. Where's sweet kill? Yeah, it's a little bit of a downgrade in terms of speed, but that's alright. Okay, well, that is looking like that's it for up here. Yeah. It looks like a... Is that a dead Bergen up there?
Well, that will help.
Yep, sure looks like it. Okay, well, so this is now fully explored. This place is just packed. I love it. All kinds of fun items, new Pictos, a bunch of dudes that just get shot up die extremely quickly to our superior weapon. I haven't had to parry one thing yet. Now that I'm thinking about it, because unless you consider the gradient tutorial. All right, well, let's take these guys. Oops. Just giving him a warning shot there. Oh no, she didn't kill him. I lied, she killed him. Let me see something here. All that stuff. Got all this stuff already. Is the oh, that's the painted tree again. Oh, what? They just let you fall down? Interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. Where you can just drop down and get popped right back up top. I don't see anything down there that they would... Like, why do they let you do that there? That's strange. Alright, well...
Well, that will help.
Revive tint. Actually did use some of those finally. For the noir battles that I did. Learning learning how to parry was kind of fun, but yeah. It was something. Wait, have I been up here? Let's check. Oh, wait, yeah. This is how to get into that building, right? Yeah. Okay. We've been here. Is that a gold cannon? No. Okay, no. It's kind of like a bronze looking. It's just the way the light caught it, I guess. Looked gold for a second. Can't jump up there. Whee! Alright, so we already been down there. Guess we can just go across the bridge here. Oh, somebody must have been a brawler up here, huh? Oh yeah, must be these guys here. Alright, let's rest here. Oh shoot, I just made all the enemies respawn. I'm dumb. I just see a flag now and I automatically want to interact with it. Oh, and I've already been down here. Alright, well now I'm confused then. Where do we actually need to go? Ah! No! Leave me alone! Can you actually go down there? Oh, wait, here. What's this? Here we go. Yeah. That'll do it. This place is just nuts. I really want to know more about the why there's so many expeditioners here. It's an energy tint. Like I want to know who. Okay, so there's been what 67 or is it technically 68 expeditions that have gone through. I guess that's including 33. I want to know how big they normally are. It's kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm playing a shooter now. Dead Berg in there. Those things look so creepy. I don't know, there's something, just something about them that weirds me out. Although I guess that's kind of true for a lot of the enemies in this game, actually. Yeah, I want to know more about this place. Why are there what appear to be thousands of expeditioner bodies? Look at this one. I don't think we fought one of these yet, have we? Fingers crossed. Oh, who's this? You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. I don't want to leave. You're awake? Surprising. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you? Help with what? I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters. But instead I must occupy my time with this. What do you mean? What occupies your time? An exercise in futility. Okay, everybody's being cryptic today. I don't really have time for this. It's probably for the best that you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. I'll handle this. The woman has gone silent. Interesting. But yeah. Everybody just insists on being super cryptic. Just give me a straight answer. What do you want me to do, lady? Alright, let's hit this flag here. Oh yeah, I suppose it does make sense to hit all the flags because it unlocks the quick or the fast travel. Alright, we definitely have something back here. I saw a purple. Oh, there's a tank somewhere. So we'll have to try to find that and chase it around. Love that.
Wow, that
Chroma.
one.
This dude that got wrecked by a... What are those things? A cultist? Cultist greatsword. Alright, where's this tank at? Where you at? Where you at? Ah, here we are. Alright, let's see which way it runs. Doesn't like going that way. Okay. Might as well get rid of this guy. I see something in a crate over there too. Look at the brake gauges completely filled up too. That breaking shots is kind of nuts. Sweep kills. Let's grab this first.
Interesting.
Let's make some really strange noises.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Looks like that is it for up here. Just gonna make sure to be super thorough though. That's where we came from. Is there like a little ledge though over there? Let me see this. Oh no, it looked like a ledge that was down a little bit lower from over there, but it is not. Okay. The fork with the lady. Aha.
Nice.
See, this is why we're thorough. Now that looks like that's it. Okay. Now, right or left? Let's see here.
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Well, that sounds like that's the way that we're supposed to go, so I'm going to go back here to the fork and go the other way. Oh, yeah, look at you. Ah, I see a journal there.
What have we here?
Okay. Looks like who's down there?
Nice.
Empowering tint. Healing tints also apply powerful. Okay. Who's gonna be the unlucky one that has to equip this? Looks like this young lady. Put some of these other tints back on though to get some crit. Death's Door. First Strike. Breaking Shots is pretty good too. What about Breaking Counter? Okay. Oh, that must be a chromatic. Sweet. Well, let's take a look at this journal first.
Emily, Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I gotta get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm gonna beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's gonna be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Wait, 40? I thought they didn't live that long. I thought it was like 33. Alright. I've got some misinfo. Or a misunderstanding. Or... yeah, or something. So something's going on there.
Prepare for oblivion.
Okay, the energizing parry leveled up, and I got the Lustison. I don't know who that's for. Oh, that's Sayel? Interesting. Let's take a look. Killing an enemy with Foretell applies its Foretell to another random enemy. Apply a mark on consuming Foretell. That seems interesting. 20% increased dark damage with still. That seems really good. Looks like a lamp post. Alright, and a bunch more health for that Pictos. Alright.
Perfect.
Okay, well, so that is it for there. This was where the log was at. What is this thing? That's a Nevron. I haven't seen that before. Okay, and this is the grumpy lady. Grumpy shadow lady? Looking for a painted page. I didn't really get a good look at it before it disappeared, but I'm thinking that's what that was. Oh yeah, that's definitely what it was. There's two. Aha, right there.
Well, that will help.
Chrome elixir, which I don't ever use. Another log down here, I see. Nothing back here. What happened here? Is that a horn?
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
I'm guessing the answer is yes. All right, let's see here. Hey there, little guy. Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Let's fight. Urso can do the honors since he's cheap. I should say, since he's a cheater. Oh man. Got a massive turn advantage.
Cut him down. Let's carve a path.
Yeah. I don't want to part with my secret stash, but you dueled me good. Have a good look-sees. Or have it look-sees. Obscur and outlived for. Wow. That sounds and looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to start actually using some of these catalysts. I wonder if you can stack up more than 100. Inverted affinity. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns. 50% increased damage. Okay. It just seems good. Benesim is a new weapon for Luna. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. Generate 1 earth stain at the beginning of each turn. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Replay instantly unconsuming stance with a healing skill. Replay instantly. Okay. Okay, so definitely if you need to do some healing, that's the one to do it with. Yeah, that replay instantly is pretty great, right? Okay, well, good luck on your trip. Thank you. Let's see what this outfit's like. This is probably the only one that I've seen so far that actually looks kind of neat. Oh, interesting. Boy, that's something. Like a half cape. Don't go halfway. Don't half-ass it. Alright. Let's Civilian. Oh, civilian's cute. And the skirt. Alright, we're going back to the default. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I can just jump off here. Yep, totally can. Who needs unbroken legs? Okay, and here's the fork in the path. Not much of a fork. Alright. What do we have for attributes here? I'm gonna spend these points that I acquired in the was it Dark Shores? But he's very speedy. 13 skill points, 11, 21. Yeah. And we'll revisit that later.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you. Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Are you hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Ready to parry. Finesse and grace. On me. This will hurt. Let's dance.
All right, that was another absolute banger of a fight. I was doing that with all of the characters, and I was destroying it. In like, you know, it took a lot of the fun out of it. I'll be honest. There was absolutely no challenge. So, what I did was decided to do it with Mayel alone, and then I equipped her with her worst weapon, like her initial equipment, to nerf her damage down even more. So, and that made it a ton of fun. And you can see there 62 successful parries, about a 5-minute, 4.5-minute fight, and of course, no damage.
Well, turns out this Nevron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
All right, let's check out the spoils of battle. Poor Mayel had to do everything alone. Actually did have him equipped. I basically did the same thing actually with all my characters first, and I noticed I was still completely demolishing that thing. And so I basically came in here and, well, yeah, I came in here and like equipped everybody with their basic weapons. But again, I was still destroying him. So I just went, you know, Mayel alone. So, anyways, here's the dually. So, play again after a base attack. I gotta try this thing out. Power 1, power is terrible compared to, obviously, the Corpesso, but, scales off vitality and defense, which I have none of. So actually my scaling is completely wrong for this weapon. Or maybe I should say this weapon has really trash scaling. Play again after a base attack level 10. You get a 50% increased base attack damage, and then base attack gives 4 perfection at level 20. So I suppose you could do like a bunch of free aim shots and then finish up with a base attack, and then you'd get, you know, another chance to go after that. So this does seem very powerful. Whether or not I decide to use it, we'll see. But it definitely seems interesting, and maybe one of the more powerful abilities of all the weapons he's got right now. I mean, again, aside from if he went to the Dark Shores and got the Corpesso like I did. But anyways, let's. Oh, also he got a new, or we got a new. Picto, which was combo attack. So it says base attack has 1 extra hit. So this definitely seems like it's really good, especially for him right now with that weapon. This has also got 93 speed and 6% crit rate. That's pretty solid for stats. A little low on the crit rate, but yeah, I guess even with that and this combination of dead energy and first offensive, he's got a crit rate of 77%, so that still works, right? That's still above 75, so, or 75 or above. Anyways, let's. Oh, I should check. I think I might have messed around with my Luminas though too. Did I do that? Let me see here. No. Okay, no, we're good. I think. Wait, no, got something on here. I think that I don't. Yeah, in Medallius Res. Haven't been using that, so let's do stun boost instead. I actually equipped that to practice that fight, which I really like. Right, it's a great ability to have equipped when you're trying to learn fights, just because you know, the boss still has to eat through all your shields first, and then, you know, you don't just go in, get one shot, and then you're done. Right, you can kind of keep going and learn more of the moves. So really like that. She didn't have it, so we're good. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Well, let's take a look around here. I don't think there's anything else to grab. Let me just see here. Oh. So I think this is where we fell in here at. Also, again, why are there so many bodies here? I want to know more about this area. Just creepy and gross. Okay, that looks, yeah, it looks like actually there's nothing down here. Okay. Well, let's go up top. Anywhere to grapple here? It's not looking like it. Nope, okay. Oh, hello.
Useful?
That is useful. Always need more of those. Alright, looks like we're good here. Going up. I love the grappling in this game. It is so fun. Very, very cool. How about any grapples here? Nope, not that way. Looks like only a grapple over here. Nope, can't fall down there. Alright. Let's see, autosave is triggering. Man, that fight was a lot of fun. Oh well, I made it fun. Oh, yeah, let me re-equip our weapon. Probably don't really want to be running around with this forever. Guess I could put the Jarum back on. Oh, also, I guess I gotta add these guys back to the party, huh? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. I was in the wrong spot. There we go. Pull Mael back out. Lune in, then her. I think that's how I usually set up. Oh, is this, oh, I see a ledge there. Oh, I see we go up top. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, that will help.
Sure will. Already was over here, but I guess we've got a grapple point there. It's probably, yeah, let's check this out. Actually, no, this looks like that's the way we need to go. Let's go back. I don't wanna hit the flag yet. Or is this the right way to go? That's the right way. I think that's the story area. Oh, this is the flag. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this would be just going back to the entrance. Yeah, this is the bridge that we fell down. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
What have we here?
Revive Tint Energy. Revive Tints also give 3 AP. That sounds lame. But let's get it learned. Did she learn? Yeah, it looks like she learned Inverted Affinity. That doesn't seem terrible. Oops, why am I in the wrong spot here? There we go. Play inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. It increases damage while inverted. So the nice thing about, you know, just parrying all the time is, or the downside to inverted affinity would be as if you tried to heal yourself, right? If you needed to heal yourself within 3 turns, because then you wouldn't be able to heal yourself. But if you're just dodging all the time, then this is just a free 50% increase in damage for 3 turns. So that actually is probably really, really good for me. So might have to get those on some characters eventually. But yeah, that actually would be really, really good. Alright, so that's kind of where we came from, I think. I can't tell where... I know there's a cutscene coming up here. I don't want to trigger it before I've got everything okay, here. This is just a... Okay, yeah, looks like we're good. Can't get up on that ledge. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this was just a... I thought there was going to be another path over here, but it looks like it's not the case. Alright, anyway. Let me see something here real quick. Oh yeah, this spot.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
is it?
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then, we'll take the Paintress's heart.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will. You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something epic, then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere. Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Not just her. Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Gracias. Você ripo culo Bahama. Tango tocamo.
Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mael heads back.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? That should be quick.
Alright, we've got actually a couple more scenes to play at the camp, so let's head on back. And we'll check up on the others.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me, especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness, and they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the pain just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
All right, that is going to be it for this one. As always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.